What's good, everybody? Welcome in. Got Joe Burrow in the background. Welcome in. We're shipping out some orders this morning. He wants to come in here so bad. Joey, what are you doing? You can't be in your undies. So silly. Come here. Come on. You want to say hi? You're in your undies. You silly man. Come on. Come on. Come say hi. I know. Come on. Come say hi. Oh. You've been waiting for me to go live all morning so you can say hi. Look, you can see your face up there. What are you doing? You want to go hang out there and then you can come in here later and say bye?
No.
You just want to sit here for a minute?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll sit here for a minute. What's up, everybody? Welcome in. Say hi, Teach.
Hi, Teach.
Say hi, Gladys.
Hi, Gladys.
Say hi, Amy.
Hi, Amy.
Say hi, Trisha.
Hi, Trisha.
Say hi, Eileen.
Hi, Mommy.
T says hi. They're all saying hi back to you. They're all waving at you. Are you gonna let me get work done today or no?
No.
I know. That's what I thought. What's up, everybody? Welcome in. We're gonna hang out for a minute. Say hi, Veery.
Hi, Fairy.
You're just gonna say hi to everybody when they come in?
Yeah.
Say hi, Beverly.
Hi, Elvie.
No, Beverly.
Fairy.
That's all I wanted to say. All right, you gotta go out there with mommy for a little bit.
No.
I got a ship.
No, but still say hello to everybody first.
Oh, you want to say hi to everybody? Teach us Merry Christmas.
Teach.
Say Merry Christmas. How many?
Happy New Year. And then tell football.
How many days until Christmas? Do you know how many days?
Poopy.
No, 2 days. No poopy. Nobody wants to hear that. That's not nice.
No, my truck is stuck outside.
Well, if you go get your shoes and pants on, mommy will let you outside to go get it.
No.
You want to go do that?
No, I just stay out there a little bit.
You want to stay outside for a little bit?
Yeah, it's an outside toy.
Yeah, it is an outside toy. You can stay outside for a little bit.
Yeah.
Shut up, Kit Kat. Say go away, Kit Kat.
Go what, Kit Kat?
Yeah.
You're poopy.
No, you don't say that. That's not nice.
No, say and cat is a poopy.
Yeah, but that's not Aunt Cat. That's somebody else. That's Kit Kat. Yeah, no
Kit Kat.
pants Monday. He's not
You
rocking
are
any pants.
poo-poo.
He is definitely not rocking any pants right now. All right, you got to go. I got to ship out some
No.
orders. You can come back. You can come back. Okay? Let me go take you to mommy.
No.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, I want to come back.
Okay, you come back in a little bit, okay?
No.
Let me ship my orders.
No.
What are you doing?
You don't even
Silly boy. There we go. We're back. What's up, everybody? Welcome in. That was a good little start to the live. We got some orders to ship out today. Let me see how many we got because Kayla did the spreadsheet this morning. We have 29 eBay orders, 4 Poshmark, a Mercari, but no Depop this weekend. Depop was kind of slow this weekend, so no Depop. I did just cross-list everything that I had to cross-list over to Poshmark last night, so I've been getting tons of Poshmark orders this morning, so I'm sure Poshmark orders will be good over the next few days. I think I cross-listed like at least 150 items, and then I started working on Depop, and then I'm going to finish off a Mercari. Probably going to get that done today. So yeah, got a lot of work done yesterday while the kiddos were in bed. Got all those cross-listed. So shout out Autoposher for helping me get those all cross-listed super fast while I was watching Sunday Night Football. And now we're going to be shipping out those orders from the weekend. So hang out. If you're new here, make sure you make sure you follow, all that good stuff. If you're watching on replay, make sure you say replay down in the chat. Let me know you watched on replay. Just hang out. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat as I'm shipping out orders. I'll answer those questions for you. But this is a good way to see like what's selling for us, what items, how much we paid for items, what they're selling for, all that good stuff. And then you can see how items are shipped out. So Such a mean daddy, I know. Trust me, if he was in here, we would have been sitting here for an hour and he would have just been looking at the screen. So, um, killing time before Rui for lunch with a friend. Nice, let's go. Let's go. What's up, SDS? Welcome in. All right, let's get started. We're going to start with some Poshmark orders first. We got a men's Brioni blazer. Really good brand, obviously, for blazers and shirts to look out for. This has been in a couple of my videos recently. I've been picking up men's Brioni shirts. Picked this up for right around $8 in a local bulk buy. I pick it up from the same guy every single week. He goes and thrifts stuff, and then he brings it back to me, and then I pay a little bit more than what he paid for them. And this one sold for $60 over on Poshmark, so a really good sale right there. 8 into 60 after fees. Poshmark's 20% fees, so you can do the math. It made about $40 on that order. Nice little men's Brioni blazer. Perfect time of the year to be listing blazers and stuff too. Going into the new year, lots of weddings are going to be happening. Lots of like parties and things like that are happening, so people are looking for blazers. So this is the time of year to be picking them up. Have you ever walked them? Oh gosh. You're funny, Surfs. Titan lost. Oh gosh. Yeah, don't get me started. Surfs is here, so I'm sure I'll hear about it for the next like 20 minutes. Oh, we beat the Titans. We beat the worst team in the league. Ha ha ha. Gosh, we have the easiest schedule and we can barely make it to the playoffs. Trust me, I've heard it all already. I've been texted a million times. Oh, that guy. Anyways. Back to getting some work done. We have two. These were actually cross-listed last night. I have two men's FootJoy polos. Literally cross-listed these onto Poshmark, and then about 5 minutes after I got both of these cross-listed, they both sold to the same buyer, and the buyer bundled these and purchased them outright, which hardly ever happens on Poshmark. I don't have the price I paid for these, but I believe I paid $4 each for these, so $4.28 times 2, and these sold for $34.40 over on Poshmark. So really good sale. Two men's FootJoy polos. FootJoy hasn't been moving too well, but these don't have any club embroidery and they have good patterns to them, and they're both a bigger size. They're size 2XL, so that helps them sell a little faster. So nice easy sale right there. Cross-listed them and they sold super fast. Thank you for the willingness to share info. I'm selling thanks to your help with info. Let's go, Maria. That's awesome. Go check out my comments on my on my last video that I posted on Instagram. Boy, oh boy, that video has made some vintage t-shirt boys very, very angry on Instagram. Very angry. They think that by me going to thrift stores and selling clothing, that the entire market is going to be flooded now and everybody's going to do it and there's not going to be anything for anybody to buy. Even though I've been live thrifting in thrift stores for about a year and a half now. For some reason, when I do it on Whatnot, all of a sudden that's going to cause chaos, and all the vintage t-shirt boys are just very, very upset and angry at that. So I actually had people DMing me last night telling me to pull down that video. So I appreciate you for appreciating my willingness to share, because I've been doing it for years now. People have been doing it online for years now, and we all are still making money at the end of the day. There's so much out there. There's like a ridiculous amount of stuff out there for everybody to buy. Even if I go to every thrift store and video, there's still going to be more for you guys to buy and other people to buy. So those people are just, yeah, they're just very, very, their mindset is very weird. Watching lives and making a list to take with me thrift. Nice. Those lives are really good too, because I show both the items that I'm picking up and I show the items that I'm passing on. Sometimes I'm passing on items that I usually would pick up because of the price point. I'm not picking them up, so I explain that. So those are always really good learning lives. Oh, shut up, Kit Kat. I'm not reading your comments. Anyways, next up we have an Untuckit shirt. I believe this is it's an Untuckit polo shirt. I think I cross-listed this last night too. I did cross-list this last night. It sold overnight. I paid $7.47 for this. This is just a regular polo shirt. I don't normally pick these up anymore, so this was an older item that was sitting in my death pile to get listed. It sold within one day that I cross-listed over on Poshmark for $18. I kept it really low. Profit on this was very, very low. Again, this is not something that I usually would pick up. If I do pick up stuff like Untuckit men's polo shirts anymore, they're usually like $4 or under. So yeah, a little bit of an older item that I picked up a while ago. I have a storage unit full of like these old pickups, and this was one of those that probably shouldn't have picked up. but nowadays I wouldn't pick that up. I would pass on that all day. And then last up we have a Ralph Lauren. It is a green. Is this the Ralph Lauren? It says green and blue shirt. Let me see really quick, because this is definitely not a shirt. Did she just label this wrong? Let me see really quick. Let me make sure before I ship this out. Because it has the right number on it, but I'm not sure that it's the right item. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, I see what it is. It's a green and blue. It's not a shirt. It's actually a quarter zip sweater. Pick this up for $5.34, and this sold for $28. You can't really see it on camera, but it's a nice like tartan plaid quarter zip sweater. So a nice little pickup, $5.34 into $28. Who's this guy and why is he so gorgeous? What's up, Mike? I'm just a gorgeous guy. Yeah, have you seen Surf's Up? He's way more gorgeous than I am. What's up, Hope? Welcome in. If you guys are hanging out and you have any questions, again, feel free to drop them down in the chat below. If you have any questions on shipping or reselling or anything like that, feel free to drop them in the chat. Normally I'd be using priority mail bags for those Tyvek envelopes, but I'm completely out of them, so that's why you see me using these Gyropack poly bags for those. I'd rather use the free USPS supplies, but we're completely out. I'm just waiting for the post office to deliver them. If they don't deliver them by the 26th, then I'm probably going to stop at the local post office and just grab a bag of them because they're probably behind. That's why they haven't shipped it. So next up, let's ship out some. We have a Mercari order, but it's a jacket. I got to go pull it. I haven't pulled it yet, so that one's not going to get shipped. So we're on to eBay orders. We have 29 total eBay orders to ship out today, so lots of eBay shipping to do. First item that sold is a men's tie. This is a Vineyard Vines silk necktie. It's got a really good pattern to it. It's like a alligator and a flamingo print all the way through. This was actually brand new at Tags. I picked this up for $8 at a local thrift store, and it sold for $28 plus shipping. Brad has nothing on you. He is the most handsome. Crooked nose and all, he is the most handsome. I love messing with B-Rad. I gotta mess with him more today because he's a Colts fan. He's gonna give me shit for the next like 2 months about us losing. I can just sense it now. All right, let me move this over here. I gotta make some room. My desk is full. I got a bunch of receipts that I gotta put into my inventory. Probably just gonna take these out. Yeah, I'll just leave that over there. We'll do that. Make some room. All right, let's weigh this out. This shouldn't weigh anything at all. It's probably like 3 ounces if I had to guess. Yep, 2 ounces actually. Weighs 2 ounces. We'll ship this out. $4.16. Boom, boom, boom. Let's get the label and ship it out. Oh, I put it to the wrong printer. Hold on. That needs to go. Oh, I need to plug the printer in. He has more hair than this guy too. Facts. Actually, Surf's probably doesn't have more hair than me. Surf's always just shaving his head, so I doubt it. Happy holidays. What's up, Susie? Welcome in. Happy holidays to you too and everybody out there. Plug this in real quick. There we go. I forgot that Kayla made some labels this morning, so that was not plugged in. Let's go back to orders. Next weekend, do we take bets on who will win or lose? Oh, next weekend, I think I wanna bet the Titans will lose. I want to bet. Actually, I want the Titans to lose. They need to lose. I was telling B-Rad yesterday, it would have made no sense for us to win yesterday. We're tanking for a pick. I'd rather us tank than to beat the Colts. It doesn't make any sense to win. Next up, we got a sweater right here. This is let me find it, a Wilfred women's sweater. We paid $3.21 for this, and it sold for $21.24. My store is on sale right now, so a lot of these prices are going to be a little weirder than usual. They're not going to be the normal 99 prices that I have because my store, I think, is on a 15% off sale. I think that sale ends today. So I wanted to move some stuff over the weekend while people were still buying, get some older listings gone, and it worked. Giants, the Jags. Oh, Giants and the Jags. That's even worse of a game. I thought we were playing you. Who do we play? I don't even know who we play next week. I haven't been paying attention. Merry Christmas to you. Appreciate you running. welcome in. Shipping this out, 13 ounces, $6.23. Who plays tonight? Does anybody know who plays tonight? Are y'all from Tennessee? No, I'm not from Tennessee. We're from Florida. Titans were like the first team I ever watched when I was younger. Like there was a Titans game playing, and for some reason I just stuck with them. So I've always been a Titans fan since then. But I live in Florida. Peace out, Kit Kat. All right, next up we got another Ralph Lauren shirt. I sold a ton of these this weekend. Men's Ralph Lauren. Is this the men's large? Let me check really quick. Yes. Men's large Ralph Lauren shirt. It's just a basic striped Ralph Lauren shirt. Picked this up for $2.14 at a local thrift store, and it's sold for $20.69. Nice little $15 profit. I literally just listed this, but it ended up going on sale on that 15% off sale, so it sold full price. Too bad the Bills won yesterday. I didn't even watch the Bills. I didn't even know the Bills were playing yesterday, to be honest. I don't know who's playing today. Love all the videos. Appreciate you, Jeannie. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, feel free to drop in the chat. This is a good time to come in whenever you see me live to hop in and ask questions. If you have any about reselling, about brands, all that good stuff. So make sure you ask if you don't. Are you using a... No, I'm not using that, Donna. Is that like a type of printer? I'm using a Dymo 4XL to print my labels. Saints versus Packers tonight. That should be a decent game. I'll probably watch that while I finish cross-listing all the items that I didn't cross-list last night. Because I'm almost done. Almost done. Next up, I got a Tommy Bahama. This is a men's 2XL short sleeve Tommy Bahama. It's 100% cotton, so it's not like one of the really good ones, but it was a good size. I picked this up locally in a bulk buy for $4, listed it, and it sold within 1 day over on eBay for $19.54. Again, this is one of those items that I listed, and it ended up going right into my 15% off sale. Could I have kept it out of the 15% off sale? Yes, but I'd rather make a quick sale anyway. So, what's up, Brian? Welcome in. Has Jason released the 2025 spreadsheet? Yes, it is available right now. If you go to his site, the 2025 sheet is available. There were some updates to it. I haven't checked what the updates were, but I will be using it in the new year to track my whatnot orders. So I'll probably be looking at it within the next couple days, and then I'll probably make a video on that and Autoposher within probably this week sometime. Probably near the end of this week, I'm going to make a video going over all those new changes and everything. So if you're interested in Jason's spreadsheet, that is linked in my bio. It's a one-time charge. It's just Google Sheet spreadsheet, full reseller spreadsheet, so you can track all your profit and loss. And then if you use my code, you get, I believe it's 10% off your purchase price. I just left with a huge bag full of hand-picked shoes from the local thrift, all $1. Let's go. $1 shoes. They must be like blowing some stuff out before the end of the year. When you do live shows at the thrift store, have you told them ahead of time what you're doing? No. So two things about that. One is one of the local stores that I go to is Red, White, and Blue. I've been live thrifting there for probably a year and a half now. They've never cared, ever, that I've live thrifted. I make sure when I'm live thrifting that I'm not showing people's faces. I'm not walking up to people and like shoving my camera in their face. All I'm doing is showing the racks, so they wouldn't care. Now that I'm live selling, they really wouldn't care because now I'm buying more inventory because I'm able to sell more while I'm in the store. Like I'm picking up stuff I usually wouldn't pick up because people are requesting. Like I had somebody request Pistola jeans the other day. They're like, Pistola jeans, I'll buy those. I was like, cool. I wouldn't buy them anyway, so I'm just going to sell them a little bit above cost. So the thrift stores love it because I'm buying more inventory. And as long as I'm courteous and I'm not causing a scene, which we never do, there should be no reason to care. Basically, what it looks like is this. I'm walking around the store with my phone like this, literally just looking like I'm talking to my phone, because this is how I record. I walk around the store, I go through the racks, ting, 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 and my phone's like this. So it's not like I have a big camera rig. It's not like I have a chest mount where everybody can see that I'm obviously thrifting. I look like I'm a person talking to somebody on FaceTime. That's all it looks like. Like how I'm looking right now is what it looks like when I'm live thrifting. So there's no scene being caused or anything like that. So do you have to ask ahead of time? No, I wouldn't even ask. Don't ask permission, ask forgiveness. So if they come to you while you're at the store and say, hey, don't live thrift. I don't want you to live thrift, or I don't want you to live sell. Then don't live sell. Then you can't do it in that store, and then you could just go to another store and do it. But most stores really won't care. I think in the new year, we're actually going to try to partner with some of the local consignment stores and sell within the consignment stores and actually help them get sales. I think that's one of my goals in the new year is try doing that. Like go to a Plato's Closet, go to an Uptown Cheapskate, go to a local consignment store and say, hey, I have an audience that's looking for these type of brands. If you have them, I would like to come and bring my audience to you and sell items in your store. And you would work out a deal like everything I sell, I buy at a 20% off discount. So if you have something for $20, I would buy that item for $16. No tax, obviously, because you're selling directly to a business. So there'd be no tax. I would buy it for 16. I would sell it to you guys for 20. You guys get a great deal on curated inventory. The store is able to sell more that day because I'm able to bring my audience to them. I think that's going to be huge. But yeah, you wouldn't ask permission. I might even go to a Plato's Closet and sell within a Plato's Closet because I'm buying the inventory at the cost that they're selling it. So why would they care? Wouldn't make any sense to care about that. Somebody asked another question over there. Auto Posture Analytics just as good as Jason's. Auto Posture Analytics is for eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, Depop. It automatically tracks your stuff for you. So I would say it's better than Jason's because you don't have to put any information in. It automatically gets pulled in as you make sales. The only thing it doesn't track is like other platforms like Whatnot. It doesn't track Facebook Marketplace. So you're going to need an outside source to be able to track those still until she integrates those into her system. So that's why I'm still going to use Jason's spreadsheet. You're a real innovator. Appreciate you, Cindy. Yeah, I talked about that on live like a couple weeks ago that I had planned to do that. What's up, Tina? Welcome in. Who would bring business to their store? Exactly. There's like some of the stores that I go to and frequently live thrift have gotten more sellers and more buyers in their store just specifically because they've seen the items that I'm picking up during my live thrift. So it's actually helping them bring. It's like free advertising, and I'm not causing a scene. I'm just buying items that I would normally buy in the store. So I hope that makes sense. All right, let's ship out the next order. Appreciate all the questions too. Keep them coming as I'm shipping. Keep those questions coming. Next up, we have a men's Todd Snyder. Really good brand to look for. Todd Snyder. It's a wool, like a wool flannel with leather elbow patches. I picked this up locally in a bulk buy for, I believe it was $12 is what I paid for this. This was at Red, White, and Blue. My guy who does local buys for me, he goes around to all the stores. I think he saw this in one of my videos that it was priced up astronomically high. So he went back on 75% off day and bought it, and then I bought it for a little bit more than what he bought it for. So it worked out perfect. And again, $12 what I paid for this. This sold in just 2 days over on eBay for $57 plus shipping. So really, really good sale. Todd Snyder is a great brand. I love picking up Todd Snyder anytime I can find it because it usually sells really, really well, especially a piece like this. Especially this time of year too. Wool anything is selling right now because people want to stay warm. By the way, I'm looking forward to getting this room all cleaned out in the new year. If you guys see behind me, I don't know if you can see it on that camera, but I have a bunch of shoes racked up behind me. Those are all dress shoes that I've been sitting on for like, probably like 3-4 months, just sitting in the corner of the room ready to get listed. I'm probably just going to run all shoes we find on Whatnot from now on because I don't really care to make a huge profit on shoes. I just want them in and out and gone. So look forward to that show coming up soon. A lot of Allen Edmonds, a lot of Bally shoes, a lot of really good Cole Haans in there. I have some Hokas, some On Clouds. So any shoes that I thrift, I'll probably just save until I can get a good show of like 20 to 30 items. And then we're just going to run them on Whatnot. So I might do that show this weekend on Friday, and then Saturday might be a random pull show with like really, really good inventory. So go follow me on Whatnot. If you haven't signed up go sign up and go get your free $15 credit. You can use it this weekend. You'll probably get a pair of shoes for free on that show with that $15 credit because I doubt these shoes are going to get ran up that high. Next up, we got some, what are these? RevTown men's jeans, good brand to look out for. Paid $8.56 for these, and these sold for $25.49 plus shipping. When I walked out with my purchases, the manager hugged me and said, "Special thank you for all the purchases. I bought thousands. I bought thousands of dollars in clothes and shoes from there throughout the year. Goes to an awesome local ministry." Let's go. That's awesome. Yeah, people that say like you're stealing from the poor, I always like revert them to be like, well, the stores are in business to sell as much as they can, so actually we're helping them with their missions. It's not stealing from the poor. No thrift store is in business specifically just to sell to the poor. If they were, they would be a, what do you call those places? Like a donation center, like where you just go and pick up stuff. That's where you would go to do that kind of stuff. Like thrift stores are not in business to sell just to poor people. That's just wild. Colon's probably does not sell well for me. There's certain styles that sell better than others. I will say that there's certain basic ones that don't sell, and then there's ones that have good fabric or good leathers that are made in them. Like shell cordovan is a good one to look out for. That sell better than the basic Colons. How's your eBay Poshmark sales been this past weekend? They've been okay. My store was on sale, so that helps. But yeah, they've been slower. But it's typical this time of year, especially like right before Christmas, that you'll see a dip in your sales because everybody knows they're not going to get their items in time for Christmas, so the buying kind of slows down. But as soon as Christmas is over and everybody gets their Christmas money, you'll see your sales start to increase. But so this is typical. Looking to send a large consignment mostly. Kith, Off-White, and like, what's your main way of consigning these items? If you go to there's a post on Instagram. You might have to scroll for a little bit. It says consigner right in the middle, like a payout and then a consigner. Click on that post, and then all the information about consignment is there. You have to email me at kwayconsign@gmail.com. kwayconsign@gmail.com. You can just email me there too and say, hey, I'm interested in consignment. I send you a consignment spreadsheet to fill out. You're going to fill out that spreadsheet with everything you're interested in consigning, and then I approve or deny it, and then you ship it to me. But all that information is on that post, and then I can reiterate it if you just email me. Poshmark picked up this weekend. My Poshmark's picking up right now because I just cross-listed a bunch of stuff. That's the only reason why it's picking up for me, because I hadn't cross-listed in so long. I've been so behind because of the shows and everything. So yeah. Next up, we got some J. Crew. This is a J. Crew vest. Picked this up for $8.56. This has been listed for a while, so it was on that 15% off sale. Sold for $21.24. Not a huge profit. These usually sold a little bit better, but this was a men's small, so I probably shouldn't have picked it up. Men's smalls are typically a little bit harder to sell. Slide this in real quick. There we go. I would put this in a bag, but it's a little bit too big for a bag. Craft to sell other items. I'm going to use Jason's sheet to organize what I spend on supplies. Let's go. Jason's spreadsheet can be used for any platform. That's the best part about it. So if you sell on Etsy, you can use a spreadsheet for Etsy sales. Like, it's really, really good. You can curate the spreadsheet to exactly what you need for whatever business type or business platform you sell on. Got a couple bad reviews on Whatnot saying way too worn out. Then describe and always say there's flaws, etc. Wish they would reach out before the review. Facts. I've actually had on that North Face show, we didn't condition check as well as we usually do, and I had a couple people with issues. Luckily, all of them reached out to me and they said, hey, I have an issue with this item. There's this flaw. They took a photo of it, and I'm just going to refund them their full purchase price. But I also have people that come into my shows and they see the prices I'm getting and they just assume that the items are new. And then when I ship them out and they get it in, they're like, hey, this item was pre-owned. And I'm like, yeah, it was pre-owned. I didn't mention it was new at all. And they're like, oh, well, and then they'll make up an excuse like, oh, well, this item was way too worn. I want to be able to return it. I'm like, no, you want to return it because you thought it was brand new. Like, that's not how this works. So it's unfortunate. Bad reviews on Whatnot I don't really think are that big of an issue, as long as you don't have like a whole list of them. But yeah, just make sure you try to describe your items as best as you can, like you were saying. There's not really anything you can do. People are just going to get the items in and they want them to be flawless, even though you've said they're flawed, and then they'll complain about it. So it's going to happen. Bad reviews happen everywhere, no matter where you sell. Next up, we got a Tommy Bahama. This is a brand new tag polo. This has been sitting in my store for a while too. Picked this up for $15 at the, I don't think it was at this yellow tag clearance event. I think it was actually at the last yellow tag clearance event. Sold for $25.49. I usually don't try to pay up for these anymore. I try to buy them around $10 or less because Tommy Bahama basic polos don't really sell that well. You never please everybody. Facts. can never please. Even people that we've done plenty of business with, like tons of business with. They've always had really good orders. They will have one singular bad item that they get, or the item doesn't fit the way they thought it was going to fit, and they'll leave us a bad review. I have a person that left me a bad review, and they've spent thousands on our shows and never reached out to us. So it's unfortunate. I wish they would have, because I would have corrected it. I probably would have gave them a huge coupon and been like, hey, we appreciate you. I'm sorry that this happened. For this order, I talked about it on the other night's live. This person never even received a damaged item. They just received a damaged box. And the whole reason why they don't want to buy from us anymore is because they received the damaged box, which wasn't even our fault. We shipped the item and USPS damaged it, and for some reason that's my fault. But even in that case, if they would have just reached out to us first, I probably would have gave them a $20 coupon and been like, here you go. Sorry for the inconvenience. I apologize that USPS did that to you. But they never did, and it's unfortunate because I would have corrected it. Let's ship out the next item. What are these? These are women's Viore pants, I believe. Let me see. Oh, they're there, right there. Women's Viore shorts. These sold for $22.94. I believe Kayla paid $4 for these at a local thrift store. We don't have the price we paid in there, but really good sale. We love picking up Viore. It's one of our fastest and best-selling brands. Do you think it's not going to sell if I cancel orders because buyers can't? Do you think it's not good for sale if I cancel orders because buyer cancel request? If buyers request to cancel on eBay and you accept it, it's not going to affect you. It won't affect your analytics at all. If a buyer requests to cancel, you're good. If you cancel an order because you're out of stock or the item is damaged, then that's bad on eBay. You shouldn't do that. If you're doing it on Poshmark and Mercari, it really doesn't matter. You can cancel as many orders over there. I've never heard of anybody getting banned for canceling orders on Posh or Mercari, unless it's probably like an egregious amount, like you're canceling over and over and over again. But yeah, eBay, you don't want to do that. You want to try to cancel as least amount as possible. Yeah, Poshmark, I don't think it matters. I've canceled orders on Poshmark and I've never had an issue. It doesn't hurt your analytics or anything like that because there's no way to track that on Poshmark. But with eBay, there is a way to track it. They have on your front page, if you go to your orders at the bottom, on your selling, you scroll to the bottom and there's your analytics, and it will say, where is it at? It should be on my front page, right? I thought it was on my front page. No, that's the campaign. Somewhere in here. Oh, right here. Your seller level status. It's on the left-hand side, or however you have your front page set up. Mine's on my left-hand side, and it'll say transaction defect rate. Whenever you cancel an order, it goes into your transaction defect rate unless buyer requested to cancel the order, and then you're good to go. It doesn't go against you. I had the best thrift haul of my life yesterday. Mother's, tons of Lululemon pants, not leggings, Patagonia, Diesel, Cool, Johnny Was, and a bunch more. Super cheap. I was on a thrifting high. Let's go. In the next coming weeks slash months, it should be getting better and better because people are going to start clearing out a lot of their stuff. After Christmas, they get a bunch of gifts in, a bunch of clothing, and they start donating all that extra stuff that they don't want that's sitting in their closet. So within the next month or two, it should be really, really good thrifting. Next up, LL Bean. This is a women's LL Bean, but it's a nice patchwork LL Bean. You can see that patchwork design going all the way throughout. This one I listed for, I believe it was $24.99. It automatically went on that 15% off sale I was running this weekend, so it sold really, really quickly for $21.24. I just accepted an offer on Depop, and then they never purchased. I thought by sending an offer and accepted it was guaranteed purchase. Not on Depop. Depop, it's a very weird platform. Buyers can go around and shop all day and send out hundreds of offers, but unless they go back in and pay for it, they don't have to actually buy the item. Most of my offers accepted on Depop don't actually end up in a sale, so usually when I get an offer on Depop, I'm never excited. Hopefully in the new year, supposedly I think they put out a post that they're going to be changing that in the new year, and as soon as an offer is accepted, payment will automatically be taken out. But yeah, for right now, if you accept offers on Depop, it doesn't guarantee that to be a sale at all. It just, people like to window shop on Depop. They've actually trained their buyers to window shop, which is, it blows my mind too, Brian. the fact the platform has trained their buyers that they don't have to buy anything, that you can send out random offers all day, is wild. Doesn't make any sense. But that's like old eBay too. eBay used to do the same thing. Another item that sold really fast. This is a Polo Ralph Lauren jeans. It's like a flannel shirt. It has a little Polo logo right there at the bottom, little flag logo. Picked this up locally in a bulk buy for $4. Listed it. Again, it went on that 15% off sale automatically. And it sold for $17.58. Really, really quick sale. I think this sold within like an hour or two after I listed it. So could I have probably sold it for more? Yes. But that quick sale, I'll take it. So we listed it and it sold super fast. I didn't even have to put it into inventory. That's how fast it sold. It's gonna be 14 ounces. I should have pretty good sales this week too, because I listed a whole mess of stuff over the weekend. Like basically everything but the women's items that I had in giraffes are listed. So I think I did like 100 plus listings this weekend. And then we're getting all that cross-listed too. All right, that one's shipped. Next up, these were in a recent video. These are men's tailor stitch shorts. Pick these up for only $3.19. These look like the most basic shorts you'll ever see too. They're just gray shorts with a basic pocket and like a stretch waistband. $3.19, and these sold really, really quickly for $25.49 over on eBay. Really good sale. I'll probably do an update video when the second one sells to like show how much you can make off like the short section. Even in the middle of winter, tailor stitch shorts are selling. So good brand to look for. They make shirts, they make pants, they make shorts, they make jackets. It's just a really good brand, Tailor Stitch. And this is 11 ounces. Not binding offers are happening for me also on eBay. Yeah, they're happening for me too. I believe it actually happens when on counter offers, I'll accept the counter offer and it says active until the buyer. Yep, I think so too. Which is weird because eBay fixed that and then they undid the fix, which makes no sense. Before it was when you made a counter offer and accepted, it automatically got paid, and there must have been issues with that, so they like reverted it back to now no longer do it. So it's unfortunate. I wish eBay would fix that. eBay's been on way too long to not be having automatic payout on or payment on everything. Next up, we got another Ralph Lauren shirt. This one is, I believe this one right here, size extra large. Yep, men's Ralph Lauren shirt. Again, another one that I picked up locally in a bulk buy. I probably paid like $6 for this. Listed, it was automatically on that 15% off sale, and it sold for $19.54. How do you set up your shipping on Whatnot? Whatnot shipping is really, really easy. So it's automatically set up for you, kind of similar to Poshmark shipping. So when you do an auction, everything between 0 to 1 pound will be charged like Poshmark shipping is. Once you hit that 1 pound, you'll be paid, I believe it's $8.95 or something like that. And then between 1 and 5 pound, the buyer doesn't pay shipping anymore. And then as soon as they hit over 5 pounds, they'll start paying shipping again. It's a small amount. It'll always tell them at the bottom of the screen like how much their shipping is. So it's really easy. There's no real setup you have to do. The only changes you have to do is once you get over 5 pounds, the package will either go ground advantage or priority. Recently, we've changed all of ours to go priority, which I believe charges the customer a tiny bit more than if it was ground advantage, but we can use the free USPS boxes. So I'd rather use as many free USPS boxes as I possibly can instead of having to go out and find my own ground advantage boxes. So that's the only thing you have to adjust. It just depends if you think you're going to sell more than 5 pounds worth of items on a live, you might want to adjust it to that priority mail shipping. I had someone on eBay want to cancel an item after shipping label was purchased. She said that she was also a reseller and knew I could cancel a label. I told her I could not. What would you do? Technically, you can cancel that label. You would cancel the order, and then you would go into your shipping labels. You go into shipping labels section of eBay, and then you go to your label and you hit cancel, but you don't get refunded for that label. I think it's for like 30 days. So that label stays active for 30 days. If it never gets scanned in, then you get the refund on the shipping. It doesn't automatically pay you back out, I believe. This doesn't happen very often, so I might be a little bit off on that, like the days or whatever. But yes, you can still cancel that order. You just have to refund your shipping label, which is annoying. annoying for you because now you're out that money until that label doesn't get used. So usually what happens if somebody says that and I'm like on the verge of shipping the item anyway, it's already been printed, I'll just be like, hey, the item has already been picked up, it's on the way to you, feel free to return it when you get the item back, or when you get the item. Like, just make something up that you've already shipped the item, because just say you've already shipped it and it hasn't been scanned in, so you can't cancel it, and then once it gets scanned in, the cancellation request will go away. That's a little workaround. Next up, men's Carhartt flannel. Good time of year to be selling Carhartt flannels. This is a good one too. This is a men's large, and it's got a really good plaid pattern to it. Picked this up for $5.33, and this one sold for $19.54. And it was just listed too. Yeah, that I don't immediately get my money back. Yes, that's facts. I would have just said right off the bat, sorry, your item is shipped. Post office has it, and they should be scanning it in very soon. Then that kind of puts the blame not on you, but now it puts the blame on the post office, and basically there's nothing you can do at that point. It's already been picked up, supposedly. All right, this is gonna ship out for 2 pounds. I accidentally put 10 ounces, so I'm gonna pay a little bit more in shipping, but that's okay. Shipping this out to the buyer. We got like another 10 items to ship out, so if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. Again, this is a good time to ask questions, hang out, see what's sold, all that good stuff. I appreciate the support on the last few videos too. The last couple shorts I put out, lots of likes, lots of comments. So I appreciate it. On all platforms, like all my shorts are doing pretty good. So I appreciate it. All the love. Next up, we got a Ralph Lauren. This is a men's Ralph Lauren. It's a size 16.5. I don't usually pick these up, but this one had a really good pattern to it because this is a number size and not a letter size. Sold within just a few days of listing for $19.54. Again, that's part of my 15% off sale items that are listed right now. Basically, everything that gets listed gets put into that 15% off sale. I told her it shipped already, and she called me a liar. Yeah, well, oh well. She shouldn't have ordered the item. That's what I would. At some point, you just, you start the conversation. Like when somebody says that, you would start the conversation off as, "Hey, this item already shipped. I apologize. If you get it in and you don't like it, feel free to return it." And then if she says, "Oh, you're lying to me," that's when I would just ignore her at that point. Why, when I'm watching a whatnot, do people all of a sudden start following you? They probably just, if you comment something in the chat, they probably see you and they follow you. A lot of people like to follow you, so you follow them back. People do that on Poshmark all the time, so that's probably what you're seeing there. People are hoping that you see them follow just like you did, and you will follow them back, and they'll gain a little bit of a following that way. Because a lot of people are worried a lot on followers and follower count. To be honest, I have zero clue how many followers I have on whatnot. I don't care about the number. As long as I have a good amount of people on my show, I'm cool with it. I could have 100 followers or 100,000 followers. As long as I have a good amount of people on every show, who cares how many followers I have? Next up, Peter Millar. This is a Peter Millar quarter zip. Listed this, and it sold within just a few hours for $23.79. Again, part of that 15% off sale. Listing stuff and getting them to move right away. I will take it. And this even had a club embroidery on the front, and it still sold that fast. It was a good sale. This one's going to ship out for 11 ounces. $5.01 is what I'm shipping this out for. Got like another 7-ish items to ship out. And I have a couple that I'm going to ship out after the live because they need boxes, and I don't have any boxes near me. Let's get 2 of those items out of the way right now. We got a train that sold. This is a Thern boxcar. That's what it looks like right there, a little boxcar. This one sold for $12. This one sold for $17.99, and then this is the one that sold for $12. It is another little boxcar. Doesn't have the front padding on it, so I have to make sure I wrap it up nice and good. But that one sold for $12. I paid $3.25 for each of those in a bulk buy. a while ago. Those are all moving pretty well this time of year, so getting those out the door. Untucked shirt, this is a men's extra large. It is a stretch fit shirt, so it has it's got polyester in it, so it's a little bit of a stretchier shirt. This one sold for $19.54. Again, it was listed, put on that 15% off sale, and it sold super fast. Throw this on the scale, ship it out. Ships out for 8 ounces. On tuckets, I'm still picking up. I am trying to focus on the stretch shirts more than the cotton ones. Seems like the stretchier ones sell a little bit better. So passing on the cotton ones unless they're flannel from now on. This would be a good time to sell trains, I guess. Yes, that's why we got listed. We got listed about 2 months before Christmas. Got all of them listed, so that way during Christmas time they would start moving. I think within the next month, I'll probably still continue to sell trains, and then after that month is up, I'm probably going to look at how many trains I have left, and I'll probably just like bulk sell them on eBay on like auction just to get rid of them, because I don't want to hang on to them for another season. They sell too slow during the year to like keep a hold on those. So I'll probably just make a big lot on eBay of trains and just sell them all off. Next up, this is a Lafayette 148. This is a women's faux leather jacket. We paid $6.96 for this. This was listed forever. Put it on that 15% off sale, and it finally sold for $19.11. Probably not an item that we're going to pick up anymore, but good to see it go. It's been sitting forever. Good to see it in and out. That one's probably going to be under a pound. Hopefully it's under a pound. Oh, nope, it's just over a pound. Do I have it set over a pound? Oh, I got it set for 15 ounces, so it's 1 pound, 2 ounces. So I'm going to pay a little bit more in shipping. Buyer paid $9.50. I'm paying $9.52. So lost 2 cents on shipping just because I didn't put in the accurate weight. This is a really old listing too, so I didn't adjust it. All right, good sale right here coming up. Brand new at tag items have been selling really well. I actually have an offer on a Peter Millar vest that I got to make sure I have. That's going to sell for $175 after this live. But this is a men's Grayson. It is a vest, and it's like got an all over like eagle print to it. You can see it right there. Pick this up online arbitrage for $44.12, and this one sold for $85. Really good sale. Good time of the year to be selling vests, obviously. And a decent profit on that one. I had it listed for over $100. I got that offer. I decided to take it this weekend just to get some items out the door. But again, really, really good sale on a Grayson vest. And that one's shipping out for 10 ounces. Have it set to 2 pounds. I'm actually going to make a little bit on shipping on this one, which makes up for my last order where I lost a little shipping. Buyer paid $16.20 for shipping. I'm only paying $5.56. So really, really good shipping there. Got some discounts on shipping are crazy. Even if that was over a pound, I probably would only pay like $8 for shipping. So good little shipping profit. Next up, number 208. What's number 208? Oh, these are women's Athleta size small. These are a pair of shorts. These have been listed forever again. Paid $5.35 for these, and these sold for only $12 plus shipping. Not a huge profit at all, obviously, but got an old listing out the door. We sell a lot of Athleta on Whatnot, like the better Athleta. This is not one of those better Athleta pieces, but we have a lot of older Athleta listed that we're just trying to clear out. Do you accept returns on Depop? The only time I have to accept return is if I make a mistake on a Depop return. I've never actually had a return on Depop though. Never ever. I've had returns on Mercari and Poshmark. It's because I made an error with the listing, like I put in the wrong size, or the item showed up and it was damaged and I missed the damage when I was listing it. But other than that, I've never had to take a return. So I love the jacket hanging behind me, the Coogee jacket. I had it on the wall and I had to make room. We were cleaning out a bunch of the area over here, so I just hung it up. But yeah, that's a Coogee jacket right there, Coogee sweater. Next up, Visconti Black. I don't usually pick up this brand, but this was a solid white, kind of like a Robert Graham-esque shirt. Nice like flip cuff on that one. Paid $6.42 for this, but this was a men's 2XLT, so that's pretty much the only reason I picked it up, because I usually pass on this brand. But it was a good size, and it sold for $19.11. I actually picked up 2 of these at the same thrift store. The other one already sold, and then this one sold on that 15% off sale. So nice little $10-ish profit. Again, I don't usually pick up that brand, but it was a good size. Good size and good print. And that one's going to ship out for $5.01. All right. And we have just a couple more sales. This is a pair of men's Adriano Goldschmied jeans. I used to pick these up all the time. These were like bread and butter. These would sell for $34.99 free ship. But recently I've only been picking up certain styles. This one we paid $8 for. It sold rather quickly in less than a month. It was on a 15% off sale, so it sold for $21.24 plus shipping. These are more like almost like Ralph Lauren bread and butter now. You're gonna pick them up for $5 to $8 and sell them between 22 to 25 bucks, because the market on these have fell. There are certain styles that still sell for like really good money. I'm talking like over 35, 40 bucks, but the basic styles are more like bread and butter. So watching you from Lubbock, Texas. Where's your home? We live in Florida. We live in the Tampa Bay area. I want to come visit Texas. I hear thrifting in Texas is really, really good. There's some good stores out there. There's a couple red, white, and blues out there that I hear about often. What's up, Frenchie? That in Colorado. There's a new red, white, and blue opening up in Colorado. And I almost felt like reaching out to red, white, and blue and being like, hey, if you guys fly us out, we'll make some content. I'll go thrifting while I'm out there. Yeah, Colorado supposedly is getting a new red, white, and blue. And they've already had a couple of red, white, and blues there that are really, really good. So last two sales I'm going to go over. I already went over the trains. I have Judy blue jeans that just sold $13.89. We picked those up for, and they sold for $25 plus ship. And I have a hard good that's out in the shed that I need to grab. It's a Z Toys Mash car. And that one sold for $59.49. Another good sale. And then I have these two wool navy coats. These both sold. Listed them over the weekend and they sold really quick. I did price them to sell because I wanted them gone. I didn't want to hang on to these longer than I had to. But these are wool navy pea coats. I don't believe they're like vintage or anything like that, but they are like a heavy wool navy pea coat. This one has gold buttons. This one sold for $59.99 plus shipping. That's a full price sale. And then I have another one next to me that has the silver buttons. I don't know what the significance is with silver and gold buttons with these, but this one didn't sell for as much. This one sold for $35 plus shipping. Again, I just listed both of these. I paid, I think, $10 each for these in a local bulk buy. It was my buy cost, and they sold within just a few days. So really good sale. I'll ship both of those out after the live as well. That's it for today. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Everything has been shipped. The only announcements I have for this week is we will be having some Whatnot shows this weekend. It's either going to be a singular Saturday show or a Saturday show. If we do a Friday show, it's mostly going to be shoes. And then Saturday is going to be all random pulls, like really good stuff. I have a couple consignment orders I've been sitting on for like 2 weeks now. So those people are ready to get their items out. So be on the lookout for those shows. Other than that, if I don't see you guys again before Christmas, make sure you guys have a Merry Christmas, and appreciate you guys coming out this morning and hanging out with me. I might be live tomorrow morning shipping out orders. I'll see, depending on what the kids are doing and everything and what mommy has planned for tomorrow. So if I don't see you guys tomorrow, have a Merry Christmas, and I'll see you guys on the 26th. Also, I don't know if we're going to live thrift this week. If we do, it's going to be Friday, so just stay tuned for that too.